Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Welcome to your latest live watch along. Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. I just woke up probably about an hour and a half ago, had a nice shower, freshened up, having my tea, just to soothe things, soothe the throat. Because, yeah, we don't know what type of effery that we might be, what type of foolery that we might be embarking upon, but I'm hoping that it's a nice regulation victory. We have to beat Pafos. I don't know much about him. I don't know much about him. Starting to think Pafos is a person. I don't know much about Pafos as a team, but the only thing I do know is they have David Luiz. They've got David Luiz now. I don't know whether David Luiz is actually going to start or not, but we shall see. The bottom line is we have to win to ensure that we're on track to get automatic qualification to the second round. We don't want to be in that playoffs nonsense, but today we need to win, and then we've got the big match against Napoli a couple of weeks' time. So huge couple of fixtures that are lined up in the Champions League. The other match that I really want to focus on, I'm not going to be able to watch it simultaneously because I want to focus on the Chelsea game. I'm really keen to see Marseille versus Liverpool later on. I might actually watch that and see if I can put out a video on the second channel, Miss TV Total Football, where I've been slacking. I've not really uploaded much there. I've been slacking there, and I'm going to start being as regularly as possible. Big up to each and every one of you guys that has tuned in. Big up Riaz Talks Chills, Ashraf, my brother. Good to see you, my man. Andreas Sanchez, good to see you. Elias, good to see you. Silver Surfer in the building as well. Min, good to see you, my man. Joshua in the building. Yeah, man. I'm keen to see Marseille versus Liverpool. I think that's going to be a very good game, man. De Zerbi is a manager that, honestly, I would like to see him at Chelsea some point in his career. Whether that happens or not, we shall see. Is the lineup out? I don't think so, man. I don't think the lineup is out. I think the lineup will be out in another 15 minutes or so. So, yeah, I don't think the lineup is out. Napoli are going to be in their A game next week. They drew yesterday. Yeah, look, Napoli, they've been struggling, especially in Europe. They've been struggling. So it is going to be at their home ground. It is going to be Antonio Conte. They've got a very good team, man. McTominay, they've got, I don't think Lukaku's back yet. Højlund is doing well. They've got a decent team. Man. Obviously, they've got, our ex-academy player, Billy Gilmore. So, yeah, Garnacho hat-trick tonight. Why not, man? I'd like to see Estevan Willian if he is fit enough. I'd love to see him start. I want to see Gittins get some minutes as well. Maybe have Garnacho for the weekend, but we shall see. Andrea saying, good to see you too. What time in Australia now? It's 5:37 a.m. It's beautiful. I love it. I wish most games were this time, man. This time frame is perfect for me. It's the 2 a.m. ones. Oh, my God. Which is the 3 p.m. kickoffs in UK. Those are the ones that, man, they are so tough for me. They are so tough. Miza, I've got a feeling we're going to self-sabotage today. Nah, man. If we look, I want a nice, beautiful, clean match and, move away from this game 2-3, 4-0 if we can, and have a stressless game, have a nice, feel-good factor game, man, and then look forward to the weekend where, another 3 points is up for grabs. We've got some favorable fixtures, so-called favorable fixtures. These are the fixtures that we generally screw up. Crystal Palace, they're getting decimated. Crystal Palace is not going to have Mark Gehi because he's gone. And they potentially might not even have Mateta. And Oliver Glasner is on a madness over there. So you'd think that we should be able to get those 3 points. Unless you're in West Coast Australia like me, 4 a.m. kickoffs. Yeah. Yeah, if you're in the western side, Western Australia, then it's a bit of a mad one. Yeah. Ricardo, big up. But by the way, Harrison, big up to you as well, man. This is my Australian brother, Harrison. Yeah, sometimes I think, and it's not just for the Australians, there's a lot of people around the world that wake up or stay up in insane hours to watch Chelsea games. I have to shout out Harrison as well. On a regular, this brother is on the channel whenever the matches are on, whenever I'm doing the watch-alongs. My brother Harrison's always on, and his time frame is crazy as well. The early kickoffs are good for Harrison, but yeah, these type of kickoffs, these must be really, really tough for Harrison. Ricardo, big up to you, my man. Big up, Miz. We do know yet. Do we know yet 5th place in the Premier will guarantee Champions League? We don't know that yet, but you'd think most of these Premier League teams will go very far in the Champions League, in the Europa League, in the Conference League as well. So you'd think that the 5th position will get it. I mean, Even though I don't think it's guaranteed as yet, but it's pretty much inevitable, I'd say. Do you know what I mean? Wow, look at that time frame, man. This one is 3 a.m. for me in Thailand. Let's see some goals, please. Wow. 3 a.m. in Thailand. Man, I still remember the last time and the only time I went to Thailand, Bangkok. Wow, that was one of my wildest trips I've ever done, man. Good thing I was married at that point, because if I wasn't married, I'm telling you, if you want to be notorious, B-I-G, if you want to be naughty by nature, Bangkok, man. Oh, that's a wild place, man. That's a wild place. But yeah, had a mad time, man. Had a mad time. Lots of friends. Yeah, man, that was wild. That was nice. But next time, if I do ever go to Thailand, I don't think I'd go to Bangkok. I'd want to go to some of the islands, and enjoy a nice, relaxed time, because, yeah, Bangkok, yeah, that's a wild place, man. That is a wild place. Notorious MIZ. I like that, man. I like that. Ashraf, a win is not enough tonight. Need minimum 3 to 4 goals difference to have a shot at top 8. But Pafos, my man's saying Pavos. My man's Ashraf's making up names. Pavos is not an easy team like people think. Look, I don't want any dramas. Honestly, I don't want any dramas. I need Chelsea Football Club to, do you know what I mean, bend over Pafos and nicely, you know the nice motion, no rush, no, just beautifully, smoothly, in, out, in, out. That's what we need to do to Pafos. You got to have good form. You got to have good composure. You got to stay calm, and you got to take care of business with Pafos repeatedly. That's all I say. Liz, have you seen recent Nizak Kinsella PR news? Some mad. Yeah, look, let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. I feel like Trick Williams. Let's talk about it. By the way, I'm starting to like Trick Williams, I didn't like Trick Williams that much when he was in NXT. But Trick Williams in SmackDown, this guy is banging, I think he's going to go straight to the top. I love when his music hits and he's like, and the entire crowd, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. Wow, I like it, man. Whoop that trick. Trick Williams, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah, we shall talk about it. We're going to bring up the news. Look, I mean, it's inevitable. It's inevitable that some of these superstars or some of these stars, they want more money. Trick is a superstar, man. Aiming for me is working. We are demanding a lot as a fan base. A win is a win. Yeah, look. First of all, let's get a win, and then Booker region. Yeah, Booker region, Booker T region. He actually is a Booker T region. Yeah, look, a win's a win. 100%. That's what we are thriving for. Yeah, but hopefully we can get some goals as well. Look, if we don't get 3 or 4, I know what Ashraf's saying. Like, we need to get 3, 4 to make sure that we are in a position where we can directly qualify. But first and foremost, let's get the win. Let's back the win. And let's have a good performance. I don't want no stinky performance, shaky performance. I want a good performance. Yeah, I want a good performance. With Obafemi and Trick, they've got 2 main. Yeah. Bro, bring Booker T as well, man. Bring Booker T as part of the commentating group as well. I think Booker T would be nice. But yeah, Trick and Oba, yeah. I like that. Miz, just wanted to ask this. How do you feel as a fan when a Chelsea match day comes? You feel excited or just not connected with the club, just like a few others? Look, it varies. There are certain times where I'm not excited. There are certain times where I'm very excited. Whatever the case is, I always want to watch the match. When there's too much nonsense going on, I'm not overly excited, but I still want to watch the match. When we're in a good position, when we are doing well, you obviously feel excited that, oh yeah, I can't wait to see my team perform well again. So it varies. It varies. Chelsea's confirmed 11. The lineup's out. The lineup's out. All right, let's look at the lineup. Let's look at the lineup. But yeah, we'll talk more. We'll talk more. We've got plenty of time to talk. We got plenty of time to talk. Let's have a look at the lineup. Hopefully, it's a lineup that can make our Papu a little bit hard. Nice and early this morning. Well, it's morning for me. It's night for you guys. Our lineups need to make us hard, man. That's what it needs to do. Some people are already saying no Palmer. I kind of expected that. There will be no Palmer. He's being managed. All right, here we go. Jurgensen. See, why do we need to have Jurgensen in this lineup? Like, it's a serious game. And I'm not saying that Jurgensen, this guy's not he's a second goalkeeper. Sanchez should be playing. This is a serious matter, man. Like, why should Jurgensen play? Unless Sanchez is... No, he's in the bench. I was going to say Sanchez is sick or something, but he's not. Malo Gusto, Fofana. Ooh, if Fofana plays this, can he play during the weekend? Hopefully he can. Honestly, too much chop and change, huh? Too much chop and change. But, what can you do? You're going to have to chop and change a lot like that, I suppose. You're going to have to rotate. But I don't want too much rotation, man. Fofana, Buddy Ashil. I would like to see Chalobah. Then again, maybe Chalobah needs a break. Hato, Kukurea. Yeah, maybe he can be on the bench on this one. Reece James is there. He's going to be on midfield. Malo Gusto, Fofana, Buddy Ashil, Hato. Right. What are we doing here? Is it going to be 4 at the back? Anyway, Reece James, Caicedo, Enzo, Neto, Garnacho, Delap. Okay. No Esteval. Yeah, he's probably sick, isn't he? He's on the bench. Gittins is on the bench. Yeah, Pedro's on the bench. Yeah. Delap, Garnacho, Enzo, Neto. Garnacho and Neto. Honestly, I don't like it when it's both Neto and Garnacho. One or the other is better. 4-3-3 Miz. Gino, big up to you, man. Gino in the building. Yeah, Garnacho and Neto. But then what can you do? There's no Cole Palmer. He's being managed. And Estevan and Gittins, they're probably, being sick lately. They're probably not ready to start. So... yeah. They're probably not ready to start. What do you guys think about the lineup, man? What do you guys think about the lineup? Let me know. Me personally, I guess some rotation is warranted because you need to give Sean Talks Football. Sean Talks Ball. I love you, Miz. I love you too, my man. Look, some rotation is warranted. I don't like when we do too much rotation. But then again, there's a lot of matches that's been played this month. Everyone needs to be involved. Everyone needs to help out with the squad. We have an important game coming up in the weekend as well in the Premier League, so probably one eye on that. But at the same time, we can't look away from this fixture as well. So yeah, look. Overall, I think at home we should still have enough. James, Caicedo, and Enzo in the midfield. I think that's good. Malo Gusto, Fofana, Buddy, Shield, Hatter. Yeah, I think Gino was right. It probably looks like a 4-3-3, doesn't it? It looks like a 4-3-3. It's Pafos. Let's see Pafos' lineup. Is David Luiz playing for Pafos? Big up, Damon. Good to see you, my man. I don't understand how players can spend 4 to 6 months out injured and come back and get re-injured. When we play a five-a-side, we pull a muscle 2 weeks out and we're back banging goals. Yeah, man. Good morning to you as well, my man, Dennis. Hopefully we bench Neto in the EPL. They like Neto, man. Big up Miz or okay lineup. Would love Esteval and swap Badia for David Luiz. Yeah. I think with Esteval, it's more to do the fact that he was ill. And, well, that's the only justification that I see. Yeah. Does anyone know if David Luiz is starting or anything like that? Does anyone know that? We should be building momentum now. Yes, we should be. Could have rested either Reece or Enzo for Santos. Yeah, look, you're right. I mean, I do want to see Reece in the Premier League. You're right. I do want to see Reece in the Premier League. He better not duck the Premier League game. Big up, sick but still watching football, my man. Because at this point, I don't care about the lineup and tactical side. All I care is a win. Yeah, of course. I understand what you're probably fed up. I get it. Yeah. But there needs to be some form of a performance as well. They do. There does need, we do need to have some level of performance. Luis coming off an injury for sure. Okay, he's coming off an injury. All right, let's have a look at some of the news. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Let's see what's going on. Apparently, we're getting close to getting another youngster. 17-year-old. Happy, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting closer and closer to buying a brand new 17-year-old left back. His thoughts on Hato lately has been good and Cuckoo not that good. Yeah, I agree. Hato has actually been pretty decent in recent times. I hope it continues that way. I'm really looking forward to his performance today. And yeah, you're right. In recent times, Cucurella hasn't been that great. But look, overall, Cucurella for the past couple of seasons has actually been quite brilliant. So, he was always destined to have a little bit of a dip, but hopefully he can bounce back. Because have you looked at our next 5 Premier League fixtures? We should honestly go on. No, I have, man. And, it gives us a perfect opportunity to really go on a bit of a run. And I hope we can. Welcome back, David Luiz. Good to see this guy, man. Good to see him. So much history with David Luiz. Joined Chelsea, then left Chelsea, then came back to Chelsea. Yeah, it's and he's done it all with Chelsea, man. He's done it all with Chelsea. So good to see David Luiz. I wish he didn't go to Arsenal, but it would have been nice if he just stayed on. But yeah, that Frank Lampard season. Yeah, when Frank took over. Pretty sure when Frank took over. Or was it the season after? But anywho, yeah, I think it might have been was it the season after? Or yeah, when Frank took over. I think it's when Frank took over. David Luiz was let go of. I wish David Luiz stayed on. It would have been nice. But nonetheless, check this out. This is the latest on Jeremy Jacquet. Luiz's betrayal. He moved to Arsenal. Yeah, I wish he didn't go there. Because I stopped seeing all the briefing in X. It's making me so hateful against our owners. We are recreating Epstein Island football version. Yeah, man. Because it's not about proper rotation. It's about keeping players priced to be able to sell them. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Yeah, at least it wasn't good for Arsenal. Exactly right. Do you know, Miz? He was Agent Louise at Arsenal, dropping stinkers at Emirates like a true Chelsea legend. True, absolutely. He didn't bang one bit. Okay, Ren value Jacquet around 61 million, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't understand some of these price tags. Honestly, about a week and a half ago, not many people were talking about Jeremy Jacquet. I didn't see any media coverage in relation to Jeremy Jacquet, literally a week and a half ago. Now, all of a sudden, this guy is a 61 million pound defender who hasn't completed a single full season in Liga. This is his first proper season. 2 seasons before that, he was just basically being introduced to the league. He's only 20 years old. I mean, this is where I find things so baffling. 61 million. This is what Ren value him at. But I heard Chelsea were looking at closer to 39 million. Even 39 million is so much. A player like him should be around 30 million max. Because I get it. We're paying for the potential. We're paying for the potentiality, right? We're paying for what he can be. But that's a gamble, no? What he can be is not a guaranteed piece of information. What he can be is a gamble. Yeah, okay, he's got the skill set. You think that he's going to become a top defender down the track? Sure. But even at 39 million is crazy. But check this out. With add-ons, taking it to 48 million. They remain in talks. Look, whatever the case is, ladies and gentlemen, even if we do end up getting him at 39 million and ultimately pay around 48, the final question that we need to ask ourselves is this brother going to help us win the Premier League? Because look, honestly, guys, this is the 4th season under the ownership, right? This is the 4th season under the ownership. Ask yourselves the question, are we actually getting closer to winning the Premier League, or are we getting further away from winning the Premier League? Because ultimately, it's about winning the Premier League. For us fans, it might not be for the owners, but for us fans, it's about winning the Premier League. Look at this. Arsenal signed Mosquera for 13 million. That's the type of money that some of these players should be going for. 13 million. This is what I'm talking about, man. And there are certain parts of the fan base that are losing their plot. They're losing their mind. Oh, yes, this Jeremy Jacquet is the future. He is the future defender of the world. It's mad. So, yeah, there you go. Natalie's saying we're getting far away from winning the Premier. Exactly. Even if you get someone like Jeremy Jacquet, it's not like you're going to win the Premier League next season. We're drifting further and further away from winning it. Why Jeremy Jacquet? Do you know what I mean? Like, don't we have enough young defenders? Don't we have plenty of young defenders that we're building up? Mamadou Sarr is young. Anselmino is young. Achapong's young. Levi Colwell is young. We need more. We need more young defenders. Means we can buy Murillo for 50. This is the thing. I would rather go for someone like Murillo. That would be my pick, Murillo. But we don't want that because Murillo is going to, cost probably more than 50, and he's going to demand wages in excess of 150,000, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. We just don't do that kind of business. 100% this guy is a 10 million player, not even one full good exactly, man. Exactly. Fuzzbrain, big up to you, my man. I love this model, trying to get my son signed. Yeah, look, you'd love the model if you have a kid that, up and coming kid that wants to do well. I mean, look at some of the comments. These guys are effing stupid. If they get that done, they'll be the GOATs, but otherwise it's embarrassing. Look at this. Vidic. If they get that done, they'll be the GOATs, but otherwise it's embarrassing. Some people out there honestly think we can't miss out on someone like Jeremy Jacquet. Our team needs experience, man. I wish we went for someone in the ilk of Thiago Silva, Sergio Ramos, that type of defenders. But no, we're too scared to do that. There's no, as Eunice would say, there's no resale value. All right, this is the other news. Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Levi Colwill are all seeking discussions over improved contract terms. How do we feel about that, ladies and gentlemen? I think they deserve it. Are we going to be able to give all of these players an improved term? It all depends on quite a lot of things. We need to make Champions League football next season, or else I don't see how we are able to give them that type of money. But they do deserve more money. 100% Caicedo deserves more money. I don't know about Levi Colwill as yet, but Levi Colwill is already being branded as our number one defender. Enzo Fernandez, yeah, look, experience. Some of these players have played for Chelsea for quite a number of seasons now, so they have become veterans of the club, even though they're young still. Once again, you don't want to be in a situation where you are letting go of some of your top players who've been around at the football club for a while, and they've become leaders of the football club. You don't want to be, in a situation where you're getting rid of all of them and then trying to rebuild again, and you're always going to be in this rebuilding phase. But are we going to be able to give all of these players what they want? I don't know. I'm not really sure. We paid Gittins more than 50 million and he's a flop, and our owner's still acting stupid, buying all these babies with higher transfer fee. We stocking up babies for resale values, not for winning trophies. Yeah, agreed. Jeremy Jacquet has been analyzed by AI. AI said Jeremy Jacquet will be the best CB in the world, but AI said Jeremy will play at Real Madrid. Oh, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think our football club might be the first football club that might have an AI as the sporting director. I won't be surprised if one day down the track, Baghdad Iqbali and the entire consortium, they say, breaking news, AI is now the sporting director of Chelsea Football Club. AI will now decide everything. I will not be surprised if that day happens sometime very, very soon. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, about this news. Should they get an improved contract? There's so much that is dependent for this to happen. Champions League football is a paramount. And on top of that, some of these players will have to ask themselves the question, are Chelsea going to be a serious football club moving forward? Are we going to be going for the Premier League next season? Because some of these players, now they've been around for a while. Moises Caicedo, I think this is Caicedo's third season for Chelsea, right? First season was under Pochettino. Last season was under Maresca. This season, half Maresca, half Liam Rossignol. So this is Moises Caicedo's third season. Next season, fourth. How many more seasons can some of these players endure without winning the Premier League? How many more? Enzo Fernandez. I think this is Enzo Fernandez's fourth season, right, at Chelsea. Graham Potter Pochettino, Maresca, and this is Enzo Fernandez's 4th season at Chelsea. So next season will be 5th. How many more seasons until some of these players go, yeah, man, like we need to win trophies? Because ultimately, that's what it's about, man. When you're a player, yeah, okay, the money is great. And it's not even like we pay big money. So they can get money elsewhere. For instance, Enzo Fernandez has been linked with PSG. PSG will pay him good money. And he's probably going to win stuff over there. So ultimately, that's what it's all about, man. Winning. Obviously, the money matters, man. Obviously, the money matters. But these players, they want to win. It's not a long career that they get. They're a short career, and they want to be able to win trophies. Gino, big up to you, my man. Miz, lol, no joke. I bet you Joe Shields is uploading a spreadsheet of every under 23 players and prompting ChatGPT, please give me the best player to buy. Please give me the best players to buy. Oh, man. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. We signed Enzo in January 2023. Yeah, so 3.5 seasons. But yeah. Ricardo Miz, just checking on how All You Can Eat Chelsea is going. Have you been leading it for a year yet? You're doing a good job at it. Well done. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's almost a year. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Hopefully, we keep building on that show. I think a lot of you guys are enjoying it. Sometimes get a bit upset about how I run things. But look, majority of you guys are enjoying it. So I'm going to continue as it is. We're all different. Like Matisse used to run it in a different way. I run it in a different way. So, yeah, I'm not going to try and copy. I am who I am, and I'm going to go with that. And I think a lot of you guys are enjoying that. Damon, my man. But Miz, we're paying media money over long-term time. So 8 to 9 years of 150 to 100 versus 250K for 4 years. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Did you see the start of the PR briefs about Palmer already saying that he misses his friends and the lifestyle of Manchester? They are preparing us. Yeah, let's actually look at that. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look at that. There's some stuff that's been coming up for Cole Palmer. Look, I'm not going to be surprised, man. I'm not going to be surprised if someone like Cole Palmer decides that he's had enough at Chelsea. It's not going to be too far-fetched. Sources claim boyhood Man U FC Cole Palmer does not particularly enjoy life in London and misses his friends from back home in Manchester. Look, these stories may not be true. It could be true. It may not be true. But the bottom line is Cole Palmer is an individual that wants to win trophies. And if we're not doing that, then players like Cole Palmer will move on. Players like Cole Palmer will move on. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I think that was the source. Simon Phillips. Sources claim Cole Palmer does not particularly enjoy life down south and misses his friends from back home. Okay, well, it's not anything unbelievable. It's not anything unbelievable. It will not shock me entirely if he goes one day. Had Chelsea Football Club been a serious club where we are always looking to win the Premier League, always looking to win the Champions League, then he's got something to look forward to. He'll be part of a serious establishment. Now he's part of an establishment that is a bit of a joke. I'm not going to be surprised if he leaves. I'm not going to be surprised if any of these superstars leave. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Reece James, Cucurella. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised. We shall see. I think the summer transfer window is going to be a very interesting one. If we don't make Champions League football again, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, I think that's going to be That's going to be dangerous. But even if we do qualify for Champions League, some of these players might be looking at, what is the future of Chelsea Football Club, and then they'll make an assessment. Yo, Miz, why isn't Matisse doing a watch along? I don't know exactly. He did say that because he missed out on All You Can Eat Chelsea yesterday, or day before yesterday. Yesterday for you guys. Because he was doing some sort of shooting. He was doing a shoot for this particular fixture. So I don't know whether he's actually there at Stamford Bridge. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. Is he not doing a watch along? Is Matisse not doing the watch along? Matisse is on the touchline. He's there. Fair enough. Miz, do you think the flu's been affecting the squad that much? I keep on hearing it's been going around. Yeah, look, it has. It has. The flu has been affecting the club a lot. I think Liam Delap recently said that it's a bad one as well. Like the flu was a bad one. It knocked him out. Knocked out Gittins. Knocked out Esteval. Knocked out Enzo Fernandez. And it's apparently been going around in the club. So it's a serious one. But I think some of them are coming back. Some of them are now coming back from the sickness, and they seem to be okay, slowly but surely. He's at the game. There you go. He's at the game, Miz. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was at the game because he was doing some sort of a shooting with... I don't want to give out too much. I'm sure he'll give out that information down the track. But yeah, I think he was doing some shooting for this game. So yeah, watch this space in regards to his content on his channel. Something special might be coming out for this particular fixture. Matisse chose the easiest game of the season to attend. Well, Ashraf, you did say that don't take Pafos lightly. Is it the easiest game or is it not? Ashraf, you talk from both sides. I've noticed you talk from both angles. Sometimes Pafos is not that easy. Don't take them too lightly. Sometimes Pafos is the easiest game. Which one is it, Ashraf? Which one is it? My man Ashraf always does this. He whatever works, whenever it works. Jupiter's son, Jupiter's only son. Is it just me, or has Palmer been so off the pace that I didn't even feel a loss that he's in the... Yeah, isn't in the squad. Look, Palmer's been off his game for a good 12 months. Yeah, I'd say for a good 12 months, Cole Palmer has been off his game. Now, part of it is got to do with the injury because he's missed quite a lot of games through injury. And then when he's come back, he's not been fully fit. So there is that part. But last season, there was a long portion, roughly around this time, around the January, February, March period where he wasn't good. But then he sort of came alive in the final few matches, and then obviously in the Conference League final and the Club World Cup. And we all saw what he did against PSG in the Club World Cup. So he's a supremely talented player. There's no two ways about that. But he's a player that is going through a bit of a tough time. There's no doubts about that as well. As I said, injuries are a bit of a problem. And obviously the form has been directly getting impacted because of that. Whether he's enjoying being at Chelsea, it makes me feel like maybe he's not. Maybe he's not really enjoying being at Chelsea anymore. I don't know. We shall see what happens in the summer. As I said, I think the summer window is going to be... It's going to be a mad one. That lineup screams shop window is open and all of the players are on display, changing the whole back line in the GK for a must-win game. That's why Liam was chosen. Yes, man. Yeah, you're right to a certain level. Even when I saw Jurgensen, I'm like, this is an important game. Why are we treating it like as if it's some sort of a Mickey Mouse Cup game? Here we go. This is the confirmed lineup. Yeah, there's no David Luiz. Pafos don't have David Luiz starting. He is on the bench. He's on the bench. So we should still be looking at this, even though there's a lot of rotation, right? We should still have enough to take care of business. I honestly don't know a single player from Pafos. Who are some of these guys? Yeah, I got no idea who some of these players are. But I guess we'll get to know. We will get to know. We will get to know. The Blues, Miz, thoughts on City back-to-back loss? Are they slowing? Man, look, it's not even about them slowing down now. Like they've been inconsistent though. They've been inconsistent since last season. If you have a look. So I wasn't getting carried away when they had a nice patch of form where they were winning. If you look at the entire season, this season as well, forget last season. So last season, it was a disaster for them, right? But even this season, they've been inconsistent all the way from the beginning. They go through a patch where they do well, then they go through a patch where they do very poorly. And Pep Guardiola, out of everyone, would know if you want to win stuff, if you want to win important stuff like the Premier League and the Champions League, you can't have form like that where sometimes you're really good, sometimes you're really poor. This is why I still think Arsenal. I know Arsenal have been a little bit flimsy as well in the last couple of matches in the Premier League, but one thing with Arsenal is that they're generally more or less quite consistent. And everyone else is dropping points. Man City's dropping points, Aston Villa's dropping points, Liverpool's dropping points, and some of these teams are so far away. Man United, ourselves, we're so far away from Arsenal. There's no chance. Arsenal, even if they falter, I'm pretty sure others will keep faltering as well. So I think it's quite inevitable that Arsenal will win the Premier League. Whether they can also back it up by winning the Champions League, I don't know, but I get the feeling they're going to win the Premier League. They're going to win the Premier League. And it's going to be very, very difficult to stay on social media with all of these Arsenal fans circulating. And there's a lot of Arsenal fans on this channel as well. They want to banter and this, that, the other. And we're going to have to hold it. We're going to have to hold it, which is going to be very, very difficult. Because I watched a podcast with Ola Aina from Forest, and he recalls how Cesc was literally telling him the best way to pass the ball to midfield. Literally telling him the best way to pass the ball to midfield. He learned from a seasoned pro. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's important to have seasoned pros in your football club. It really is. Adnan, big up, my man. It's not too much of a rotation lineup. Jurgensen and Hato are the only ones who don't play much. Rest have been starting a lot recently. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Well, yes. Excuse me. Jurgensen is definitely one. But would you say Fofana and Badiashile are a regular partnership? So you've missed out on that, Adnan. Fofana and Badiashile. Do we need to consistently play different combination in the back line? So that's one. Hato comes in, no problems. You've acknowledged Hato, which is okay, fair enough. Caicedo and Reece James, yeah, both of them have played in midfield previously, so that's fine. Enzo Fernandez has played in the number 10 position previously, so that. Oh, by the way, Enzo Fernandez is playing. I thought Enzo Fernandez is sick. I thought he was ill. I hope he doesn't, we don't get him injured. So yeah, okay, fair enough. Enzo Fernandez is generally playing. Garnacho generally starts. Neto definitely generally starts, and Dilap generally starts more or less. So yeah, you're right. Overall, Jurgensen, Hato, but I also do agree Fofana and Buddy Ishil is a bit of a factor as well. So I think look, I don't mind the rotation, but do we need to rotate Jurgensen? Like, is there a necessity to rotate Jurgensen? Why not just continue playing with Sanchez? It's an important game, right? It's not just some sort of a cup match. Buddy Ishil, Fofana, I don't like to chop and change so much, man. I would have gone with Fofana and Chalobah. Adnan saying Chalobah can't play every match, mate. Why can't he, Adnan? Why can't he? As a defender, are you running up and down? Like, honestly, like I need to know, because you look at someone like Virgil van Dijk, you look at Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. When did we get into this thought process in our head? Chalobah can't play every match, mate. Who has put that plant in your head, Adnan? Why can't he? Did Chalobah play against Charlton? I don't know. Did he play against Charlton? Let's just have a quick look. Let me just have a quick look. I don't quite remember. Chalobah didn't play against Charlton. Chalobah didn't play against Charlton. And that was just a few matches ago. Chalobah did not play against Charlton. And then we had Arsenal and Brentford. He needs a break, or like straight away he needs another break. See, this is the thing. Like, I feel like sometimes the fan base, we fail to use our own head. We get too carried away. Look, support the club, man. Support the club. But be able to talk with balance as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I support my football club. I still believe this season we screwed up. I still believe this season we screwed up so big time. Enzo Maresca, I still believe, was culpable. The players were culpable. We had a decent enough team to be a lot higher than where we are. But then, I started to realize over the last few weeks, with all the effery that took place, as Chelsea Football Club and as fans of Chelsea Football Club, we shouldn't be. Why do we care whether we are second, third, or fourth, or whatever? We should be looking to win. So I support my club, but I'm able to say the truth as well. Chalobah, for me, I don't think there's any reason for him to be rotated out. He's only played 2 matches, Arsenal and Brentford. He didn't even play against Charlton. Played Fofana and Chalobah. Fofana and Buddy Ishil. Okay, fair enough. But let's not sit there and then act as if that Chalobah needs a break. At Miz, you make a lot of general statements about fan base, which often refer to fringe supporters, fans most likely bots. No, yeah, sure, but don't take it personally, Sissin. Like, don't take things personally. If you're not, when I say certain things about the fan base, and you know very well that you're not part of what I'm saying, then don't take it personally. There are quite a lot. There's a large bunch that don't seem to think properly. And there is a large part where they're just casual fans, man. They're not really in deep knowing and keeping in touch on Chelsea Football Club's day-to-day news. And I feel like some of those fans, they just willy-nilly say things. Do you know what I mean? Without really thinking about it. Chalobah ain't a Gabriel or Saliba to be undroppable. It's not about... It's not about Chalobah. He ain't Gabriel or Saliba. But Chalobah is one of the highest level. Whether you like it or not, Adnan. And this is an indictment on our squad building and indictment on our ownership, sporting directors, whatever you want to say. But Chalobah is one of the higher levels at Chelsea. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. He should be really a squad player. But Chalobah, unfortunately, is one of the highest levels for us. So he should be playing. He should be playing on a regular. Especially his combination with Fofana is one that has probably worked the most this season for us. So why break that? Whenever you have the opportunity to keep playing Fofana and Chalobah, you should keep playing. You shouldn't tinker too much. So now you got Fofana and Buddy Shield, right? This match, you got Fofana and Buddy Shield. What's going to happen in the weekend? Can Fofana and Chalobah play? Can Fofana play 2 matches in a row? So far, we haven't seen that Fofana can play 2 matches in a row. We've not seen Fofana play 2 matches in a row so far. Or have we? I don't recall. He didn't play against Brentford. He came off the bench. Yeah. So you best believe against Crystal Palace, we're going to see a different combination again. Maybe Chalobah and Tosin. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why the mix and match all the time? You're not going to create any type of stability. Sad that Chalobah is at the highest level. Yeah, it is sad. It is sad. But the unfortunate truth is, he's the highest level at Chelsea. But he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. Because I had high hopes after Club World Cup, but the transfer window killed me. That is when it clicked for me that we are stuck with the model regardless of results. That is why I backed Maresca as he was my hope. Yeah, I get, look, I get that he was your hope. I think the fact that he's your countryman as well, I think that might play a bit of part, Gino. You might not want to agree with that, but I think deep down, I know he's your compatriot. So that probably played a bit of part, I think. Look, me personally, I liked Maresca. I wasn't someone that, I'm in love with him. I demanded more. But I also understand he's in an environment that you can't bring out more. I wish it worked out. I wish he did a little bit more with what he had. But then again, there's arguments against it as well. So I see both sides of the coin here. I really do. I see both sides of the coin. I'm just disappointed. But I'm not someone who's overly disappointed and then can't go to bed because Maresca's left. But having said that, I never advocated for Liam Rossignol to come either. The entire thing is a mess. I wish Chelsea Football Club hired an elite manager. I wish Chelsea Football Club had a mix of elite players and youth. I wish Chelsea Football Club didn't have so many sporting directors. I wish Chelsea Football Club, didn't employ people like Joe Shields, who's only seeming to bring his mates at the football club. I wish Chelsea Football Club had owners that were far more serious about winning and had a good balance about the business side as well. The entire thing is a mess. Kevin, big up to you, my man. Big up. It is just me. Is it just me, or I feel so disconnected from games now? Not even excited to watch anymore because where are we even heading as a club? Protests are weak and strategy will never change. sometimes I feel like this, and this is why I've been saying in recent times that ultimately as fans, all we care about is we need to win. And if we are not getting closer and closer to winning trophies, then what's the point? Whatever we do, what's the point? That's why I'm not getting excited about Jeremy Jacquet. I don't even think we're going to get him. And even if we do get him, what does it matter? What does it matter? Now Desassi is back. Now Desassi is back at the football club, because everyone gets a clean slate. Like, once again, what does it even matter? What does any of it matter? Is it getting us closer to winning the Premier League? No, it's not. So, Faisal, big up to you, my man. Hey, Miz, hope you're all good. This Jacquet story is getting me so mad when we need improvement in other areas, and we may spend 50 million on him. How much better is he than Sarr or Anselmino even? Exactly. How much better is he than Sarr and Anselmino? And Sarr and Anselmino, how good are they? Are they going to help us win the Premier League? You see the mess we're in. We are now comparing Jacquet to Sarr and Anselmino. When did Sarr and Anselmino become the benchmark? What happened to the days where we should be comparing to JT? Where we should be comparing to Carvalho? Where we should be comparing to, Ashley Cole, like left back, Ivanovic, right? Like those type of players. Even Gary Cahill, man. What a defender he was at his prime for us. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. God damn it, even David Luiz. But when did now we is Jeremy Jacquet even better than Sarr and Anselmino? Like, do you see what our head's corrupted, man? Our head is corrupted. Our head is corrupted. They will eventually sell, even if it's not until 2023, just hoping they don't completely destroy us before then. At this point, did Anselmino play yesterday? No, he's injured. Because I'm almost 85% sure if Chelsea is going to bring a new defender, it's a player that hasn't been linked with us yet, and probably sign Jacquet and loan him back. Yeah, look, why did we get Mamadou Sarr and then only to loan him back at Strasbourg? And why can't we bring him back now? Why can't we just bring Mamadou Sarr back? If Sarr is as good as people are talking about, why can't we just bring him back? Sarr plays through the middle. He plays as a CCB. Do you know what I mean? What's the need of buying Jeremy Jacquet? You got Mamadou Sarr. Bring him. He's our player. Let's get him on. CFC Hafa in the building. This club is run like a hedge fund. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes, even as a hedge fund, we're not doing a good job either. Gino Miz, bang on. We are now comparing young CBs. The fact David Luiz is playing should be a reminder. Yeah. Victor, big up my man. Big up Miz. Have you heard the rumblings? Palmer may leave this summer with UEFA spend restrictions. We have, I think, him and maybe Enzo Neto and Kuku may leave too. Where does that leave the project? Leaves the project in the bin. But then again, the project's in the bin anyway. Even with these players, it's still in the bin. And some of these players, you're right, will probably move on. I think the upcoming summer window is going to be an eye-opener. Yeah, man. Like I don't know how some of these players, they look at Liam Rossinier as their manager. I don't know how they look at how Enzo Maresca departed. I don't know how they look at our ownership is run. I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, some of these players are probably not happy. Is it surprising? Probably not. Probably not. We also signed Amiga and loaned him back. Yeah, Amiga loaned him back to Strasbourg. Sa loaned him back to Strasbourg. You know, I won't be surprised if we do something like that with Jeremy Jacquet, buy him and loan him back. You know, maybe that might give us a little bit of discount. Who knows? That might be the policy with Rennes. That, hey, let me buy this player off you and we'll loan him back to you. But Rennes, they're adamant. They know that they feel there's a lot of hype around the player and they can get about 60 million plus on him. So they're not in any rush. They're not in any rush at all. We have Cuenta coming in the next season. You think he plays over Gittins or Garnacho? Yeah, well, there's another one. Cuenta. And now he's injured as well. So what's going to happen to him next season? How he's going to come back from the injury? Is he going to be, you know, somewhat impacted by the injury? I don't know. But he's another young player. He's another player that will need a little bit of adaptation, will need a bit of time. And we're forever going to be in that loop, man. We're forever going to be in that loop. Just keep buying young and young and young. And then once some of these young players slowly get older and older and older, and we are still not winning trophies, they'll eventually move. I swear to you, if you guys remember, this is what Arsenal was going through under Arsene Wenger. To all the OGs that used to, you know, watch football from a long time ago, if you remember Arsene Wenger, there was a good 10 to 15 years where Arsenal seemed like they were always on the verge of doing something special. And then, boom, that summer window, Samir Nasri would leave. Robin van Persie would leave. Adebayor would leave. Plenty of names like that, just on a regular basis, would leave. Every time they got close, that, oh, yeah, this Arsenal team starting to look very serious, you know. Summer window, khalas. All the good players left. Why? Because Arsenal, every time they had that team, they didn't spend well enough, bolster the team well enough to go and win the Premier League. They just kept on buying all of these nonsense players. If you remember, Arsenal went through and bought all of these kids on a regular basis. People didn't even know who these players were. And then forever they were in a loop. Forever. Only now under Arteta, in the last 2 to 3 seasons, where I think they've finally broke the loop. They finally broke the loop. Now they're keeping their good players and adding more quality to it. And it's going to reap them benefits. This great comparison. We need a video comparing current Chelsea and Arsenal's 2010s. Yeah, perhaps we do. This is the same thing that's going to happen to us, man. I honestly thought after the Club World Cup, we're in a position to, all right, we're ready now. We're ready. And here we are in that loop again. Manager's gone. Some of the players are probably going to go. We're going to bring in more kids. We're going to try and build them up. They're eventually going to go. And we're going to be in that loop. People forget this is the 4th season under this ownership, you know. It's the 4th season. Because you contradict yourself and make it seem all doom and gloom. All right, well, tell me where I'm contradicting myself. You act like we are close to relegation. No, I never act like that. That's how you feel. I've never, ever said we are close to relegation. Never, ever. Still close to top 4, which was the target. See, target for who? For the club. Was that your target? I wanted to win. Well, I wanted to compete, which honestly, I don't even like to say that anymore. I don't like to say compete. I want to win. See, this is the perfect example. Mike Obafemi is the perfect example where the club has done a great job to infiltrate his head. My man starts this sentence by saying, Miz, you contradict yourself and make it seem all doom and gloom. Where is the contradiction? And it is all doom and gloom, by the way. And the doom and gloom doesn't necessarily have to mean that we are getting relegated. The fact that we are not winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, that in itself is doom and gloom. Simply making it into Champions League position, when did that become an achievement? That is a norm. Now you're going to say, oh, forget about the norm back in Roman. Why should I forget about that? Why? That's not how Chelsea operate anymore. Well, who said to operate the way we are? Do you know what I mean? If you praise Arteta, then give Liam the same time. I'm not praising Arteta. I'm not praising Arteta. All I've said is that Arsenal have stuck with him when, honestly, there were at least 10, 15 different times where he probably should have been sacked. But that is probably what's going to take. But the problem here is Arsenal gave all the power to Arteta. You think Chelsea Football Club is going to give all the power to Liam Rossignol? That's the big difference here. Eunice said it the best the other day on All You Can Eat Chelsea. I've never praised Arteta, but there's a distinct difference. See, you are the classic fan, Mike Obafemi, who is not thinking properly. You just see me and you get irritated with me because why don't I bring positivity all the time? When I was bringing positivity all throughout this season, I was getting insulted as well. I was getting told, oh, you're overhyping the team too much. And now when I'm having a balanced conversation, now you don't like it because, you want to always hear good things. Big difference between Arteta, how he's managing at Arsenal, and how our managers are managing at Chelsea Football. A huge difference. Huge difference. Is your video on failed protests and the reality of our fan base opened my eyes. Our fan base has been turned into amateur accounting. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Problem starts from us. We need majority of the fan base to start thinking properly. We need majority of the fan base to really invest time on the news that keeps dropping, analyze, think what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. What does it take to become Premier League champions? What does it take to become a well-established, sustainable, winning club? You have to understand all of these things. Don't get too trigger happy and start to understand. Sometimes it's better not to even say anything. Sometimes it's better to just observe. Keep learning. Do you know what I mean? Do you expect for this young project to compete so soon? This is the thing. Do you expect for this young project to compete so soon versus established team like Arsenal and City? Brother Mike, are you not fed up, man? 4th season under this ownership. How much long? Why does it need to be this youth project? I've got no problems about bringing in youth players. A squad, let's say a squad, obviously the squad can be 22, 23 players, but let's say, 14, 15 players. Out of 14, 15 players, I have no qualms if you want to put 2 or 3 quality young youthful players. Young project. When did we say as fans that keep getting young, always keep getting young players? When did we say that? Who agreed on this? Do you expect for this young project to compete so soon? Why does it need to be a young project? And it's been 4 seasons. And this young project, by the way, Mike, some of these players are going to start leaving soon. This is Enzo Fernandez's 4th season at Chelsea, 3.5. Let's say 4. Enzo, when he first came, what was he, 21 years old? We've waited, and now he's on the verge of probably leaving. Cole Palmer probably doesn't feel happy either. So this whole notion that you have in your head, this is a young project, let's wait for them to grow up together, and once they're all mature and they're, beautiful flowers, then we're going to win everything. Brother, that time ain't coming. That time is not coming ever. Every time you think that, oh yeah, they've grown, they're going to move, because we are never ever really winning major trophies. We're not competing for major trophies. Football comes in cycles, and we are building foundations to challenge in seasons to come. Which season, bro? 4th season under this new ownership. Which season do you think? You think we're going to compete next season? And what do you mean by compete? Like as in win the Premier League? Do you think we're going to win the Premier League? Honest question, Mike. Here's a question for you, Mike. Do you think we're going to win the Premier League next season, Mike? And if your answer is no, that's 5th season under the ownership, by the way, that you're about to just strike off. But Ms., please understand, now there is little to no value in the market for experience. There you go. You tell me I contradict. Your first comment was that I am the one who's contradicting. Look at the amount of excuses you're coming up with, bro. Look at the amount of excuses. But Ms., please understand. Are you Baghdad Iqbali by any chance? Are you Iqbali? Undercover? Understand now there is little to no value in the market. Look at the way these people have made you start. They've started to infiltrate your mind. You're thinking about no value in the market for experienced top players. No value. You're talking about value. You're not thinking about winning. They got you thinking like from a financial standpoint. You're thinking like an accountant. But this is the problem. These owners have done a fantastic job to turn a large part of the fan base into accountants. Good. They're going to find good jobs. You're going to become accountants. You're going to make good money. This ownership has really made large portion of the fan base learn commerce and economics. The kind of knowledge that some of these people might not get in top universities, this ownership has been able to give that value to the fan base. We've all become very smart financially. Not as much top quality as it was back in the day. Really? Really? So now you're a scout. Now you're a scout. Now you're telling me there's not that much quality out there, top quality out there. Really? Let's look at the centre back positions. There's literally so many names that we've said in recent times. Mickey van der Ven is a player that is not looking to extend contract with Spurs. Bastoni is a player that maybe could be prized away from Inter Milan. Schlotterbeck is someone. I was watching Dortmund yesterday. I know Dortmund lost, but Schlotterbeck is a quality defender. Do you know what I mean? He's an experienced defender. Rudiger is up for grabs as well. Now all of a sudden you're going to say to me, none of these players are good. Give me Jeremy Jacquet. Jacquet is better than all of these players. Jacquet is better than Schlotterbeck. Jacquet is better than Bastoni. Jacquet is better than Mickey van der Ven. Jacquet is better than Rudiger. Yeah, here's another name for you. Murillo. Oh, but Murillo costs too much. He's going to ask for too much money. I already know what you're going to answer. So, yeah. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's the problem. Yeah. What does he mean youth strategy is the best? To do what? Make money, be a project for the next 20 years. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. The squad was good enough to compete for the title 1.5 months ago. Now it's shit, and anyone with an opinion other than yours cannot think properly. Kudos to the humility and self-awareness. I don't even know what you're talking about, Adnan, bro. Seriously. I'm not really sure what you're on about, Adnan. I still believe the squad's good. I've never deviated away from that. I've maintained. Let me make one thing very clear, Adnan. You're a very confused individual. You're one very confused individual. After the Club World Cup, I said, I believe that there is a squad that can compete. And I still believe that Enzo Maresca didn't get enough. Now we can disagree. A lot of people will disagree with that. No problems. Now, Enzo Maresca has left since then, and there's been a lot of foolery that has happened behind the scenes. And you can clearly see that the morale of the team is not where it needs to be or where it was after the Club World Cup. So apply some context in the conversation. The current state of the squad is not the same as what it was post the Club World Cup. And if you don't understand that, Adnan, don't have a go at me. Have a go at yourself. Look at the mirror and have a go at yourself. I'd be foolish to now say, under a new manager with Liam Rossignol, that I'm going to have the same stance as before. I still believe it's a good squad. But I can't sit here now like the way I'd sat after the Club World Cup with Enzo Maresca and the team we had. I can't sit now with the new manager with a whole heap of nonsense in the background, with a whole heap of nonsense that's happening in the transfer window, with a whole heap of, nonsense that some of the players might be leaving down the track. The morale is low at the moment. I can't sit here now and say to you that, oh yeah, even with Liam Rossignol, we should be going out there and trying to win the Premier League. There's a distinct problem now. There's a distinct problem. So don't have a go at me, mate. Go have a go at yourself. Have a go at yourself, man. You don't understand the nitty-gritty of Chelsea Football Club. Don't have a go at me. That's your problem. Do you know what I mean? That's your problem. Anywho, let's get ready for the match. Let's get ready for the match, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Match is upon us. Okay. Let's get ready, man. Let's get ready to watch the match. Players will be out very, very soon. Yeah, bro. Good luck. See you later. Happy days, man. As I said, get mad at yourself. Get mad at yourself. Don't get mad at me. Actually, get mad at the football club. Don't get mad at me. Marilla, big up, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Marilla, they said they don't want one-team defender. Marilla, they said they don't want one-team defender. I don't really even understand that properly, but anyway. 3-1. Come on, you Blues. Look, I'd like to see a clean sheet. I think that'd be nice. I don't want to concede against Pafos. I want to see a clean sheet. And, 3 goals will be good. 3 goals will be good. 3 goals will definitely be good. Okay, let's get my stream running up and running. Man, that Marseille Liverpool game is going to be a good one, bro. Wow, I would have loved to watch Marseille versus Liverpool. But I want to concentrate on the Chelsea one. I'll watch Marseille Liverpool down the track, and I'll do a video on them later on. I want Liverpool to get smoked. Players are on the way out, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another one. This channel has become too negative for my liking, overstating the supposed bad things and not focusing on the good we have. I'm also leaving. Leave, bruh. Leave, brother. Oh, no problems. Some of these fans, you're the problem. I'm sorry to say, you're the problem. You're the problem. You keep thinking, oh, it's too negative. It's being real. It's being real. Some of you lot, you've forgotten being real. That's the problem. And I can't believe, how can the same person, I'm the one who said we should be competing from the beginning. I'm the one who's, wanting more from the club from the start of this season, backing, the players. How can the same person go from being positive and also be negative? How can that be? How can that be? How can I be positive and negative? Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Comparing Arteta's level of control versus Rossinier is absurd. Rossinier is a coach. Arteta is a manager. Arsenal's ownership allow Arteta to manage. Our owners demand a yes man who follows the script. Exactly right. But for some people, Rego Park, it seems like it's too much for them to realize this. You have the freedom to go watch Minerals. Yep. Victims of Bluecomb is, yeah, man. All right. Let's go. I love that Champions League anthem, man. Beautiful Champions League anthem. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button, man. You guys have been slacking on the likes. If you guys can smash up the like button, that'd be very, very appreciative. Take a moment right now before the match starts. Players are shaking their hands, giving each other high fives. Take a moment right now. Smash up the like button. Smash up the like button. Pump those likes, guys. Absolutely annihilate those likes. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Miz, can you find a silver lining in our current situation? Look, the silver lining is dependent on the owners. I'll make it as simple as possible. If the owners can pivot away ever so slightly, have a balance between business and winning, then we're back. Have some players where you take a shot because they're gems, and have some players that are immediate starting level and will elevate our level and will help us win Premier League and Champions League. That's all it takes. It doesn't take any more than that. That is the silver lining. But if they don't look to do that, then we are forever going to be in this position. How can you expect to change the course of a club if you're always going to be doing the same thing? You can't. Miz was probably the most positive Chelsea YouTuber at the start of this. Exactly. Not even at the start, up until Maresca was sacked. When Maresca got sacked and all of the nonsense started happening behind the scenes and Liam Rossignol came in, and now you can clearly see the morale probably doesn't look that great. It's time to be real. Time to be balanced. Not to say that I wasn't real before. I was real in the sense how I was looking at the club. I know a lot of you guys didn't look at the club in the same manner, and that's fine. Because I can now in your channel, how many of our fan base become victims of blue? Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. Come on, Chelsea. Let's have a good game. Let's have a top game. Chelsea. 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 Come on, Chelsea. Big up Milos. Big up Don. Big up Mike. Pablo. Blood. Mark. Big up, my man. Why is Estevao on the bench again? I think it's because he was ill. He had the flu, the virus. So he's been ill. And now he's back. And we've kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. Jurgensen with the ball. Can we score 5? I hope so. Big up Miz. Nice header, won by Fofana. Pafos have the ball. Pafos look like they don't want to have that similar mentality like Brentford. Press and physicality. I think they might have a simpler plan where they just defend deep. Obviously, when they have the ball, we'll see what they want to do. But overall, they sort of look like they want to maybe sit back. But of course, it's early days. Don, Miz, would you take finishing 12th and Chelsea being mid-tier team for 2 to 3 years if that meant the owners sell up or change their policy? Why does it need to be so extreme for them to change the policy? Why can't they just see that it's not going to work out this way? Why do we need to become 12th or 13th for 2 to 3 years? We don't need to be that. Do you know what I mean? Anyone can see if you continue in this manner, you're not going to go anywhere. Why do we need to wait for it to completely crash? I would like them to go now. I'd like them to change the policy right now or leave. Sell up. See if you can double your money and sell up. Badia Shield, Reece James in midfield along with Caicedo, very close. Garnacho. Hato to Badia Shield. Reece James, yep. Looks like Pafos are going to just play very, very deep. Sort of mid to deep. But bottom line, they ain't going to press. Pafos are not looking to press. Pafos are only looking to defend here. And they're going to have the mid to low block sort of situation. They're in a mid block right now. Caicedo. And I'm pretty sure they're going to look for counters. Ball over the top. Yes, Garnacho in behind. But no sugar. Pafos goalkeeper goes long. Benoit. Reece James. I think this is a game where we're going to have 80% possession. Neto. Reece James. Gananoche. Caicedo again. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards. Get ready, guys. This might not be the most prettiest game because Pafos, I think, are just here to defend. Gananoche fouled. I can't believe another European night and we're watching Chelsea with no shirt sponsor again. 3 years ago, Akbali said we were terribly managed on and off. Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. All the stuff that they said. Look how they're traveling now, yeah? Look how they're traveling. Hey, it is actually quite embarrassing. We don't have a Fronter shirt sponsorship for third season in a row. It's actually very, 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 very embarrassing. Reece James about to take this free kick. Or is it going to be Neto? Definitely. It needs to be Reece James. Come on, Reece James. Whip in a nice one. Reece James. That's a poor free kick from the Reece. Pafos trying to work out from the back. Well, why is Pafos able to just move the ball around so easily? Like, we're not pressing aggressively either. We're not really pressing well, are we? Oh, there you go. We're messing up at the back. We're messing up at the back. No communication between Fofana and Jorgensen. No communication between Badiashile and Fofana. Look at us. We're not really pressing that aggressively, are we? We're not pressing that aggressively. We're allowing them to just have nice, comfortable passes in their back line, play out from the back, nice and beautifully. Just basically waiting for them to make an error. Reece James, Benoit, Caicedo, Enzo, back to Caicedo. Malagusta. Oh, that was a poor pass from Reece James to Malagusta. That was a hospital pass. What was that? Hopefully Malagusta's all right. Back to Enzo Fernandez. Benoit. Reece James. What a pass from Reece James! Beautiful, beautiful tempo of the game. 7 minutes gone. We're at home. I'm loving the tempo. I am loving the side to side grinding. Remember those days? You know, back in the days, you know, younger days when you're in the club, you just hold the girl and you go side to side when you're at the back. Do you know what I mean? Side to side. We're doing the side to side at the club with your girl. Neto. Blocked, shot blocked. And it's been intercepted. They're in for a counter. Hato's there. Hato does well. It's gone out for a throw in. Good pressing, good pressing. That's good pressing from Caicedo, man. But the ball given away again. Pafos have the ball. Come on, man. Come on. Mark saying I'm seriously falling out of love with this club nowadays. I don't care as much as I used to. Yeah, man. It's quite a lot of people that feel that way, man. Pafos player now down. Here we go. Hamza in the building. And he's already, I'm pretty sure, he's going to be coming after me for no reason at all. Because do you think Bonanote deserved to start today? I do think so. I think Bonanote would have been a really, really good player to start today. I don't understand why he's not in the squad. Liam Rossigno, justice for Bonanote, man. Justice for Bonanote. I think Liam Rossigno is not doing the right thing by Bonanote. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really sorry, Hamza, that Bonanote is not playing. I'm very, very sorry. Hamza, find out where Bonanote is, by the way. Find out. Like, just see if you can find any recent news of Bonanote. See if he's like at home or something, or yeah. Because Bonanote should have started. I agree with you. I agree. It's a game for him. Neto! Shot, wild shot. Wild shot. Ms. Why didn't Kante start today? It's a very good question. Very, very good question. It's a question I don't have an answer for. I don't always have an answer for everything. This is one that stumped me. Hamza, what are we, Rego Pa, why don't you ask this to Hamza? Why don't you ask this to Hamza? Hamza, why isn't Kante starting today? Where is he at? Rossigno not looking at Hamza? Rossigno not looking at Kante? What's going on? Where's Mudrik? It's also a top question. Where is he? Is he at the science lab? Is he cooking up some new ingredients? I don't know. Liz, if you find yourself in Liverpool, I live there. I will invite you to an alcohol of your choice. Appreciate that. You know, you live near Liverpool, huh? But you know what? I can't wait the next time I come to UK. There's a lot of people to visit, man. I think it'll be fantastic to. So I gotta create like a meetup gathering or something if I'm in UK. Pick a spot where everyone can come, and I think it'll be interesting to meet and greet. Might even it'd be nice to even be able to create some sort of like a watch along party. I think that'd be great. Reece James now with the ball. Mr. Rich is saying, why isn't Mount starting? Very good question. Ask Man United, why isn't Mount starting for Chelsea? "13 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0. Chelsea just loving the side-to-side grind. Yeah. The side-to-side grind is going on. Yeah. Barca losing 1-0. Maybe I'll look at the live score. What are they playing? There's Barcelona playing. Wow, Slavia Prague. Barcelona losing 1-0 to Slavia. We all know Slavia Prague's probably going to get their ass whooped. Newcastle winning 1-0 as well. Jurgensen now with the ball. Faddy, Miz, I don't think people realize how funny you really are, man. Appreciate that. Malo Gusto now with the ball. Ooh, step over. Malo Gusto did a cheeky little step over. People are whistling. Chelsea fans are whistling. Bad boy Benoit. Enzo Fernandez.   Hato.    Hato.   Hato.   Hato.   Hato.   Hato.    Hato.     Hato.     Hato.     Hato.     Hato.     Hato.     Hato.    Hato. Gananoche. Miss, if I see you in London, you'll be arrested for not backing the owner's nonsense. And Malo Gusto gives the ball away beautifully. Majestically, Malo Gusto gives the ball away. But does really well to win a throw-in. Newcastle moved to top 8, City out. Wow. How's Newcastle doing this? They're absolute arse in the Premier League. And then in the Champions League, they become monsters. Sarcastic Miz is elite. Neto, Reece James, cross coming in. It's going nowhere. I was born and raised in London, but the wife is a Scouser. Wow, so no choice, my friend. I understand, bro. Once you get married, it's not about you anymore. It's about her. Gana noche. Enzo Fernandez. That's beautifully done by Enzo Fernandez. Enzo. Reece. Oh, that's a good shot from Reece James. That's actually a good shot. I like to see more of that. That's nice one. That's nice one. That's good. That was almost in. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. I like that. That's the kind of setup we need to do, man. That's the only thing that's a foul. All right, Caicedo. My daughter's up. Both my son and daughter, they're up. They're saying hi to me. Reece James. Enzo Fernandez with a switch, finding Malo Gusto. Oh, yeah. By the way, has Liam Delap touched the ball yet? 16 minutes. I swear to you, I don't think this guy's touched the ball. That's bad. Gana noche! Ooh. No one there, man. Liam Delap. I'll call him Liam Rossignol. Hey, go! Come on, man. Thought it was going to be a goal. Boo! Boo! I didn't even see the foul. Where was the foul? I thought there was a clean header. Where was the foul? I didn't even see the foul. Cross was beautiful from Neto. Oh, Liam Delap. Is that foul? Liam Delap's going for the ball. That's got to be a goal. They need to check that. Was that really a foul? How is that a foul? Can they check that? Can we intervene? Why are they not checking that? Walk off like the Senegal players. That should have been a goal. Honestly, that was a goal. That should have been a goal. There was nothing wrong with that, man. There was nothing wrong with that. A perfectly good goal. Disallowed. Who fouled? Who was the culprit? Liam Delap was looking at the ball. The other player bumped into him, if anything. And then Enzo Fernandez scored a header. That was nonsense, man. Reece James. Anyway, it looks like we're getting closer and closer. Reece James got close. Then there was a disallowed goal. Hopefully there's a goal coming. Neto. Reece James. Shervin, big up to you. If that's a foul, then every Arsenal corner is... You're right, man. Every Arsenal corner should be a foul. Neto, where are you going, brother? Where are you going? Fofana now with the ball. Atalanta scored. Thank you, Nicole, for keeping us all updated. Garnacho. Garnacho. Ball given away by Garnacho. Small nudge by Enzo in the back of the defenders. Oh, is that right? Is that? Did anyone see the small nudge? Because I didn't see no small nudge. Was there a small nudge? Maybe there was. Garnacho, what a dribbling. Garnacho. Miss, remember Papi Gilaboggi. Yeah, why isn't he starting? He would have cooked this game. Ask Hamza. Hamza, why isn't Papi starting? Papi. Foul given away. Chelsea foul. Oh, yeah, you're right. There was a little nudge. I think there was a little nudge by Enzo. It was a little, yeah. Liam Rossignol, that's not a foul. Liam Rossignol wasn't happy with that. I think, yeah, there might have been a little push. Malo Gusto. Caicedo. Caicedo again. Cross coming in. It's going nowhere. Poor cross. Reece James. Garnacho. Back to Reece James. Malo Gusto. Neto. I swear, is Dilap touched the ball as yet? Cross coming in! It's gone nowhere. That's good from Garnacho. Yes. Handball? What's going on? Are we going to have a look at that? Perhaps a handball. Caicedo. Malo Gusto. Oh, what a pass. What a pass from the Malo. All the way back to Wesley Fofana. Enzo Fernandez now. Cross coming in from the Enzo. Finding Neto. That's beautifully. Nice switch. Oh, my days. Garnacho. My goodness me. Where were you going, Garnacho? As good pressing from Caicedo, but left the ball behind. 20 minutes, 0-0, absolutely embarrassing. And we had a good shot from Reece James and a disallowed goal, but yeah, you're right, overall. People who think Mudryk wouldn't cook and do a better job than Neto and Garnacho are lying to themselves. Look, I didn't really rate Mudryk, to be honest. Mudryk had a lot of deficiencies as well. A lot of deficiencies. This is what our football club has got us doing. We're comparing average with average or shit with shit. Like, why are we doing that? Pafos now trying to progress forward. Oh, that was going to be tricky there. Luckily, Jorgensen does a really good job there. Enzo Fernandez now. Where's the Fafana? Man, this is going to be a tough watch along, man. Neto. Reece James. More side to side, side to side, side to side. Complete side to side grind. Mudryk is another road runner. Oh, that's well done from Neto. Oh, that was actually well done by Neto. Good stuff. Another sleep along. Thing is, it's 7:25 a.m. for me. I ain't sleeping right now. Yeah, man. Honestly, AJ and K, please ignore the Mudryk comments. They make me effing pissed. It's like we've forgotten how mediocre he was. Yeah, man. Is why not Vera Kohli started today? Big up my man, Nihal. Good to see you, bro. My editor. My thumbnail maker. My man, Nihal. This is so Marescable. Yeah. It's tough when the opposition just wants to sit deep. I get it. Like, it's not easy. It's tough when they don't want to play. Like, Pafos wants to sit deep. But what happened to try and find those passes through the middle then, as opposed to just going around them? Try and punch those passes through the middle. Punchy passes. Find those punchy passes through the middle. Got to play through the middle. You can't be going side to side. Got to find those passes. Find Malo Gusto right now through the middle. See, Gusto's in the middle. Neto. See, the crosses are too easy. Defending crosses are too easy. Pafos will want this all day long. They'll defend crosses. Now there's a corner coming up, sure. Got to find the punchy passes through the middle. Heki TK scored for Liverpool. Hamza, Miz, I just seen now the Bonanotte to Leeds news. It's a shame. Really? He went to Leeds? Oh, I thought he was in our squad. It's a shame, as good as a squad depth if Palmer is. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Hamza, he wants to talk about Chelsea. He wants to talk big. He wants to go after me. He wants to tell me off. He wants to say, Miz, you are negative. Yet my brother has no idea that Bonanotte had already left days ago. You see what I'm trying to say? People want to have a conversation about Chelsea. They got no idea about Chelsea. But how can I take people like Hamza seriously? My man only just found out that Bonanotte has gone to Leeds. Yet he wants to talk big. Yet he wants to talk big on me. How can I take people like this seriously? You tell me. Here comes a counter. Lucky they screwed that counter up. All right. This is that moment. They're a bit scrambled. Pafos are scrambled. Let's get them. Yes. Ay, my man. Ay. Hamza, sorry I can't see every single transfer story, Miz. So many news and rumors, you don't know what to believe. I still know my club. Come on, Chelsea. I'm glad you've apologized, but if you're not always aware of what's going on, then maybe sometimes better not to always give your opinion as well. You see what I'm trying to say, Hamza? You want to give your opinion, but you're not always across everything. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. You want to talk big, you go after me at times. Should you really be going after me at times when you're not aware? It's okay to be aware. It's okay to be a casual fan. It's okay. But then be casual. Don't comment big. Nice giveaway. Yeah, this ref is a bit of a disgrace, honestly. Neto. Half an hour gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's 0-0. A lot of sideways movement. Reece James. Pafos. Quite deep in their half, and somehow they still managed to find a way out. And they spread the ball out wide. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this from Pafos. Reece James is going to pick up a yellow if he keeps doing that. Lucky. Look at this. Look at this, Pafos. Look at this. Oh my days. That was so close for being a Pafos goal. Wow. My man's name's Jaja. Oh, is that going to be a handball? Reece James. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's going... Lucky they didn't give that as a pen, you know. Lucky. I know if that was us and Pafos had a handball like that, we'd be screaming for a penalty. We would be screaming for a penalty. No pen, by the way. Oh, Delap, he touched the ball. Delap touched the ball. Yes, 32nd minute. My man touched the ball. There you go. Pafos gave us an early scare there. Oh, Caicedo, well, good pass to the referee. A yellow card. Victor, Miz, do you ever look at this team and wonder where the 2 billion has gone? What a comment from Victor. What a comment. Wow, unbelievable comment. I mean, look, Cole Palmer's missing. Esteval. Some of these players are going to have to come on in the second half, man. Esteval, definitely. We need some sort of creativity to happen here. Ja Pedro needs to come on as well. Some form of creativity needs to happen. So yeah, look, there's no Cole Palmer, there's no Esteval. So, but I hear it, yeah, like with 2 billion, could have been spent so differently. I understand that. But our owners are more interested in buying 2 billion, quantity, not quality always, quantity, so that maybe some of them they can sell and make some money out of. Ms. Rosinio doesn't have his gloves on so that he can clap. Just wonder what subs Bluco and Igbali will make in the second half. Got to increase those market values, you know. Imagine like Igbali and Bluco right now as we speak, sending messages to Liam Rossinier. Make these subs in the second half. Make them. Need someone to be more direct. Pafos get a shot off with their first chance. We chucking in players in the back stick for the most part. Corner coming up from Reese. Oh. Oh, that was close from Caicedo. That was very close from Caicedo. Oh, that was close. 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 That was probably one of our best moments of the match so far. I was getting there. We were getting close. We were very close to scoring there. That was a big save from the goalkeeper, man. Huge save from Pafos goalkeeper from Caicedo's shot, and then the header from Benowa. Rajo Park, big up to you, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Blue Lego, my club, please. Lego out. Lego out. Barcelona equalized, not good for us. Caicedo, Reese, Hato. Nope. Caicedo. That's a good pass. Finding Malo Gusto. Where's the Fofana? Come on, move the ball quick. Move the ball quicker. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Move it quick. Yes, Caicedo. Yes. 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 Liam Dillard. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Faisal. Corner coming up. Means apparently Lavia is out until after March international break. What a joke. Another season written off. Another season where Lavia has not contributed. Corner coming up. Neto. Go, Garnacho. No, it's gone out for a goal kick. 37 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. And it is still 0-0. Still 0-0. Liam Rossin, you're having a conversation with Mark Yu. Mark Yu is going to be part of the management staff very, very soon. Liam Rossin having a conversation with Mark Yu. Tactical conversation. Bluco will announce Mark Yu as part of Liam Rossinier's backroom staff very, very soon. Ganado, Che. Oh, Enzo Fernandez goes, oh, do you guys hear that? Enzo Fernandez, oh, and then he fell on the ground. It's a foul. That's a nasty one for Enzo Fernandez, actually. Hopefully we get to score here. Hopefully we score from the free kick. Let Reece James take this, man. I think this is probably our best opportunity to score. Free kick goal. Reece, come on. Let's take it. Let's go, Reece. 1-0, Reece. Come on, 1-0. Chelsea 1-0. Let's go. Reece James. Goal coming. Let's manifest this. Let's manifest this goal. Oh, my days. What a free kick. What a free kick, man. What a free kick. Even the players are sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Players are having a snooze. Wow, look at Pafos. How's Pafos playing out from the back like this? Jurgensen now with the ball. Caicedo. This is one boring first half, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes gone. Chelsea nil, Pafos nil. There's only been like a couple of moments, especially during corners. There's a nice long range shot from Reece James. That's about it. And that disallowed goal. That's really it. Oh, and there was a good counter attack from Pafos. And Liam Rossignol, all he's done is just run around like a headless chicken. I think he might have just touched the ball once. Can someone find out how many times has Liam Rossignol touched the ball this half so far? Please, someone. There we go. He's got the ball now. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Miz, did you expect us to be winning 4-0 already or something? Champions League games are not easy. Okay. Just win. Just win. I said before the start of the watch along, Andre, it was Ashraf that was saying we need to win by 4 or 5. I said, yeah, okay, that'd be great. If we can win 4 or 5, it'll be very nice. My score prediction was 3-0. I'm sorry, Andre, I predicted 3-0. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Andre. But I did say to Ashraf, just win. Just win. That's more important to firstly win. Caicedo! Oh, good shot. That's straight to the goalkeeper, though. All is forgiven. Thank you. Appreciate that, Andre. Oh, Marlo! Better from us so far. Caicedo, cross! Oh, no one there. Pedro Neto now with the ball. Oh, what a tackle from Jaja. What a tackle from Jaja. Food stock ID 80% possession. I said we're probably going to see 80% possession. And here we are. %80 possession really not done anything for us, if I'm being absolutely honest. That was a good shot from Caicedo, straight to the goalkeeper. Either side, and probably would have been a goal. As I remember first discovering your channel for the 2021 Champions League final watch along, mad the state of us now 4 years ago. Wow. You're an OG. You're an OG, Ibrahim. My man. Yeah. How we've gone from that to where we are now. Pafos goalkeeper goes long. That's handball, man. Surely that's handball. Surely that guy did a handball. It's a good tackle from Garanoche. Going out for a corner. Come on. Probably the final corner before first half ends. Barcelona scored second and now he's above us. There you go. Miz, can you wear one of those lovely kits behind you one of these days so they fit? Yeah, I could. I don't see us getting Champions League football. This brand of football is awful. Just enjoy the sun and vitamin D, Miz. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. What a stupid first half, man, honestly. What a stupid first half. It's Pafos, for God's sakes, man. We're not cutthroat. We're not cutthroat. All we've done is just create a lot of chaos when it's been set pieces. A couple of long-range shots from Reece James and Caicedo. That's about it, really. Christopher James, fans have too much expectations. Too much expectations, yeah. Too much. Why should we have any expectations against Pafos? You're right. You're right, Christopher James, you're right. If we win 3-0 second half, everyone is happy. Of course. Of course we should be 3-0. Hopefully it is 3-0. So I don't understand your comment, Chris. Like, we expect to take care of business with Pafos. With the quality of players we have, we expect to do better. So yeah, I'm hoping in the second half we do much better. Hopefully Esteval Willian can come on. Maybe we get to see Gittins. Maybe we get to see João Pedro. Yes! Yes! Oh, Hato. Oh, that was the first proper opportunity to open them up. That's the first time through the middle of the field we've opened them up. That was good. Oh, Hato should have scored there, man. Hato should have scored. It's 0-0, ladies and gentlemen, first half. That was good. See, play through the middle. That was nice. Dilap linking up. Caicedo. Oh, that should have been a goal. Hato. Hato didn't go for placement. He just went with power. Goal Liverpool as well. My days. What's going on? Are Liverpool smoking Marseille? Is that what's going on? Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Yeah, Liverpool's winning against Marseille. Damn. Come on, Marseille. Come on, Marseille, man. Newcastle winning 2-0 as well. Wissa and Gordon. Wow. Take care of business. Slavia Prague just level things up against Barcelona. What a match that's happening. 2-2. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think about that first half? Me personally, we didn't penetrate through the middle enough. Honestly, for me, it was predominantly boring. All we did was try and create as much as chaos we can on corners. We had a couple of long-range shots. We didn't take enough long-range shots to really rattle them. Whenever we got the chance to disrupt their defense, when we've got them out of their box, we didn't hit the ball, pass the ball quickly enough. But especially we didn't pass through the middle enough. We should be looking at passing the ball to Liam Delap and then linking him up with midfielders and then runners off them. Liam Delap, zip it to Liam Delap. Delap then lays it off to the midfielders. Midfielders then look at runners going through. Much like that chance that we had for Hatter. We haven't done enough of that. For me, it was a very, very boring first half, if I'm being absolutely honest. it was predominantly, it was very, very boring. So yeah, hopefully we can bring on Esteval Willian in the second half. Hopefully we can have maybe a Ja Pedro. Yeah, we need to win this game, man. We need to win this game. As simple as that. Donation, big up to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I miss these wingers like Hazard, Sanchez, Mahrez. Yeah, wingers that they're gonna make things happen. Do you know what I mean? Like they're gonna force things to happen. So yeah, it's sad. It is sad. It is sad. It is sad. Robbery by the ref. Robbery by the ref. Wow. Back pass FC. It's boring. This is an UCL. Robert is right about when James plays alongside Caicedo. Our build-up play is poor. But we don't need to do much build-up. We're always on their half anyway. What this game now needs is punchy passes through the middle. I rather see Enzo Fernandez more central. I don't understand why Enzo Fernandez is out on the left side, playing as a left midfielder sort of. I rather Enzo Fernandez play more inside and look for those passes through the middle. Honestly, this game is probably a game where you just play with Reece James traditionally as a right back, what Malo Gusto is doing, and bringing in another midfielder or bringing in another creative player. Like you can almost take Esteval out and you can almost take Reece James out and play with the Esteval. We need more creativity through the middle because I don't think we need all of these midfielders. I'd rather have Enzo where Reece James is at, Enzo and Caicedo, and Enzo playing the punchy passes through the middle. I'd rather have that because it seems like Pafos, they don't have the quality. They really don't have the quality, and it's not like they're really aggressively pressing. And even when they do counter, they're not really much of a threat. I'd get Esteval on. I'd get maybe Reece James off. Have Enzo Fernandez with Caicedo. I'd even think about maybe taking Garnacho off, putting Neto back on that side, Esteval on this side, and having Ja Pedro as well. But, do you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Miss, sorry, do we have quality up front? I'm sorry, do we have quality up front? We're not utilizing the quality. That's the thing. The one time where we utilized Liam Delap, we created an opportunity for Hato. We need to create more opportunities for Hato, man. For our wider players. Like we need to utilize Liam Delap and try and play the ball through to him a lot more so he can bring others into the game. We're not doing that. Lowry, big up, my man. We're going to, thank you so much for the super chat. We're going more sideways than under Maresca. I mean, look, a lot of the sideways is also due to Pafos being so deep. But, yeah, you got to play through the middle. You do need to play more through the middle. Easy money, sniper, big up, my man. I'm seeing people pull arithmetic equations to beat teams in a league they don't know. Is this what we've gone to? It's incredible. Cypriot team, a club from Cyprus. We should be all over them like a rash, man. We should be all over them like a rash. But we're not. Chelsea ladies into another cup final. Big up to them, man. Big up. Delap should maybe drop deep when it's like this. He has to. But I think he's been instructed to stay in between the defenders to try and occupy them. But I feel like you got to come out a little bit so you can receive the ball and then allow for runners to go in behind. Do you know what I mean? Bring those defenders out a little bit. Yeah. Why can't I just copy Chelsea ladies, get the best players? Yeah, because with Chelsea ladies women's team, there's not much money to be made in the women's team. So that's why they go with quality over there. They buy the quality because they don't worry too much about resale value and all of that nonsense over there because there's not much money to be made. So what can you do? The way to make money for the women's team is naturally by winning. You got to win, and that's how you make the money. That's why they go for the best of the best, and it's cheap as well. Right? Like buying women's players is not as expensive as men's players. With men's players, they want to do business. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, defenders playing side to side is the bread and butter of these tactics. I'm falling asleep. There was a time football was exciting. Yeah, there was a time. There was a time. We're playing a new style. It's going to take time to adjust, but we need goals now. Yeah, I mean, we have to win this game, man. By hook or crook, we need to get at least a 1-0 victory. Something. We need to win. Or else Champions League football in big trouble. In big trouble for us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Rosinha out, please. Honestly, you can't be Rosinha out. Like, what has he done? I suppose he shouldn't be at Chelsea Football Club. I feel like his job's come too early, but none of it is his fault. If you could win the World Cup with your country or win the Champions League as Chelsea striker 3 times in a row, which would you choose and why? Honestly, as much as I love Chelsea, and I do, but I've already seen Champions League. To win the World Cup with my country, Bangladesh, I think I'd lose my mind. I think that would really, that's the pinnacle. I'd always take that. Winning the World Cup with your country, I don't know if there's any better feeling than that. Like the entire nation. Yeah. I'm a more recent follower. I started watching you somewhere last year. I keep watching because you're a Chelsea fan that doesn't just say things based on the heat of the moment. Keep going, Miz. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Nick, someone should inform the owners that the best way to make money is the men's game is by winning too. And look, I feel like there can be a balance between winning and doing business. These guys are now to the extreme one end. They don't want to do any type of winning. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can strike a balance. Is how good is Bangladesh at football? Could they give a game? Nah. They're not that great. Look, recently they've improved though. Hamza Chaudhry is he's our big player for us. There's some players from overseas leagues that are coming in and now helping out Bangladesh. But yeah, we're not magnificent, but it's my country, man. I'm always going to be supporting my country. Martin, speak on the manager too, Miz. Not always painting owners as bad guys. Liam rotated too much today. Look, I said it from the get-go. I'd like to see Fofana and Chalobah, but then again, would that have helped in this game? Probably not. I would have liked to see maybe João Pedro play this game. I don't know whether he's fully fit. There's a question mark there. I would have liked to see Esteval, but Esteval was ill not that long ago. So, but even having said that, even with the players that we have, we should be all over Pafos. That's what I'm trying to say. My only qualm is that we're not trying to penetrate through the middle more. We're not trying to play those punchy passes and really test Pafos. We're going out wide, crossing in, which predominantly is being navigated by Pafos. They're negating that easily. They're not getting too tested at all. Himanshu, big up. How long is Lavia out for again? Apparently till March. I don't know full news on it, but apparently till March. You said it perfectly before. Once we won the Club World Cup, they should have added a few first team players and a good front of shirt, and still continued getting some development players after the world after they would have worked perfectly. Yeah. The owners are picking the managers. That's the other thing. We want to talk about the manager. The owners are picking the managers. So what's the point of talking about the manager? Like some of you guys talk about the manager. Talk about the manager. It's always about the owners. Talk about the owners are picking the managers. Ultimately, these owners are picking these rookie managers. Do you know what I mean? Esteval is on. All right, second half. Let's get ready. We needed Esteval. Hopefully, we can now have a fantastic second half. I'm excited. Let's go, Esteval. I'm buzzing now. I'm buzzing. Now I'm buzzing. I think now we're going to see some fantastic, sexy football and we're going to win. Come on, second half about to start. Second half about to start. Esteval is on. Come on, Chelsea. We got this. Finally. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Miz, can you get CB on more all you can eat episode? Hey, the squad is CB, Alexis, Javon, Connor, Matisse, Yunus, Baba, and myself. So there's 8 of us. Um, hopefully, I haven't missed out on anyone. So they're allowed every single episode. Now it's up to them if they're available or not. Uh, come on, Esteval, let's do this. Let's score. Let's score. Let's score. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Come on. Sanchez is on. Is Sanchez on? What happened to Jurgensen? Wow, goalkeeper swapped over. He's probably injured. What happened to Jurgensen? Oh, Jurgensen is injured and he's talking to the bench about maybe being replaced. Oh, he's injured. Jurgensen is injured. All right, second half is off. Let's go. Esteval Willian. We're going to see some Esteval Willian football. It's going to be, hopefully this half is going to be a good one. Come on. Let's go. Injured for not doing anything. Had he get injured, I feel like he didn't have too much that first half. Yeah, I don't even know when he got injured, to be honest. I'm not even sure. But the bottom line is he is injured. That's the bottom line. Ja Pedro coming on, hopefully. Let's get them all on, man. Let's get them all on. Let's pump the goals in this second half and let's have a stylistic second half. Let's go out there and just win this beautifully. I don't understand why we're not pressing them. Like, Look, they're through. They're through. Here we go. They're through. They're through. Good defending. Good defending. Good defending. But I don't get why we don't press them from like. Why are we not on them? Why are we not like just on them to win the ball? They're all almost in behind, but they just don't have the quality. Pafos just don't have the quality. If I'm being absolutely honest, Pafos is a conference league level team. We should be like, whenever we don't have the ball, we should press the living daylights and win the ball back from them and launch an attack. My man, Mr. Rich, has had enough. Most boring home game ever. Just let Pafos win, honestly. My man's like, this is so boring, let them win. Oh, look at Pafos play out from the back. Look at them just play tuck, tuck, tuk, tuck football. Tuck, tuck, tuk, tuck. Come on, Chelsea. Why are you so deep, man? Like, just push forward. We should be all over them. Oh, come on, Estaval. Come on, the Estaval. Come on, come on. Oh, look at this. What kind of defending is this? What dumb defending is this, man? Seema. And it's raining now as well at Stamford Bridge. Corner coming up for them. Come on, Chelsea. More energy, man. I need more energy, Chelsea. Take the game to them, man. Sort of like lazing around. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Let's push. Come on, look at the energy. Let's move quicker. Caicedo just jogging. Caicedo just jogging, bro. Hato now jogging as well. Come on, guys. Enzo, let's go. Let's go, Reese. It's too static, man. It's too static. Everything's just like, just stand still. Second half, lads, we got to win. We got to win this. Honestly, I'm fed up with the nonsense of first half. Now it's second half. Let's wake up. Like, enough's enough, man. I've had enough. Like, okay, you done your gimmick in the first half. Now let's push. Let's push for the second half. Hato, let's go. Come on, come on. Badia. Let's go, Esteval. Let's go. Come on, Esteval. Come on, man. Enzo Fernandez all the way to Garnacho. Garnacho cross is being intercepted and it's back to Pafos. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Garnacho. Enzo. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Why are we so deep? Good stuff, Hato. Good stuff, Hato. And then he loses the ball. Then he loses the ball. Ashraf saying, don't want to be rude, Miz, but this is so much Potter vibes. It's too relaxed, man. Cross coming in from Gusto. Straight to the goalkeeper. Gino saying Chelsea are too flaccid. I'm telling you, man, it's a bad feeling when it's just too flaccid. I'm sure some of you guys might have been in that position. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you get older and older, I know that feeling sometimes. It's too flaccid. It's not being hard. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the papu, is not listening to you. The Papu not listening. Papu want to stay flaccid. And you go, come on, bro. Come on. It's like that. Chelsea's like that right now. We go, come on. Nah, too flaccid. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Enzo. Yes, ball over the top. Estava. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Well done. Estava trying to lift. Trying to lift. That's it. I like to see that. I like to see that. That was good. That was very good. Yes. More of that. More of that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Corner. Come on, man. Let's go. Yes, Esteval. Lovely. Look at the crowd get excited every time Esteval Willian has the ball. The crowd just feels it. Caicedo. Malo Gusto. Cross from Malo Gusto to no one. And Garnacho air swing as well. Come on, Chelsea. Neto. Wesley. Caicedo. Vincent, big up to you, my man. Big up. Miz watching from Kenya. Big up to you. Big up to the Kenyans out there. The owners killed Chelsea. Nothing can be done with the fans mid-signing, mid-performance. Yeah. Corner coming up for Chelsea. Let's go. Come on, man. Whip in a top corner. Let's create chaos. Let's get that goal, man. I just need to win. I just need to win. I just need to win, man. I just need to win. Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Oh. It's a foul and a yellow card. Pen? No? Bayern also scored. Kane. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go. Free kick coming up. We are 13th. This looks like we're going to be in that playoff nonsense. It's an all right free kick, but nothing's Nothing materialized from it. VAR fell asleep too. Yeah, man. That was a handball, huh? Strict. Here comes Pafos. Garnacho tracking back. Good job, Garnacho. Listening to Miz live stream without watching the screen is mad. Come on, let's go. It's like Hub on steroids. Juventus scored and moved above us. We are 14th, my days. Just a goal. Let's just win 1-0, man. I'll even take a 1-0 from here on. Garnacho with a header. The header was just a little dolly. It's a good shot from Estevan, man. Top save as well. Get in there, Dylan. I was going to say Dylan Liap. Get in there, Dylan Liap. Hola, Gusto. Reese. One nil not taking us to top 8. Oh yeah, that is the. But at this moment, let's just win. I hear it though. I do hear it. Just 1-0 is not going to cut it. I understand. I see what you mean. Even if it's just a 1-0 win, what's the point? Like, we're still going to be outside of it. I hear it. I understand it. Steven, big up. Enzo, sorry, Esteval. Miz, I'm going Umrah soon for the first time next month. Have you ever been or have any tips of advice? I've only recently reverted. Big up to you, my man. May Allah bless you. May you have the safest journey, and may Allah, fulfills all your wishes and accepts your Umrah as well. Me personally, I've never been. I want to. Hopefully, one day, inshallah, Allah is going to give me the opportunity to go. Shot! Oh! Yeah, I definitely want to do Umrah. Definitely want to do Hajj. Obviously, Hajj is one of the pillars of Islam, so I have to do that anyway. Hopefully, one day I get the opportunity to do that. Come on, my man. Garnacho. Chelsea getting closer. Yes. Yeah. The pass behind. Garnacho. Foul. Let's go, Chelsea. Free kick coming off for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez on it. Or is it going to be Neto? It is Enzo. Goes out for a corner. Man, why aren't we throwing the kitchen sink, man? Just throw the kitchen sink. Bring on João Pedro now. Just bring on João Pedro. Throw the kitchen sink. We need like 2-3 goals. If we want automatic selection, automatic qualification into the next round, we need goals. And a lot of it. Garnacho. Honestly, man, at this point, it's getting embarrassing now. Garnacho can't even trap the ball, bro. Trap the ball. A simple pass coming to his feet, and the ball just squeezes through his leg. But use your feet. You're a footballer. My man's struggling to be. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Oh, Estevan Willian, I wish you just were able to just let go of that shot. I was onside as well. Oh man, that was good defending from Pafos. Badia Benoit Badia with the back heel. Oh, I wish Estevan was able to get that shot away earlier. Neto, let's do this. Another corner coming up. Oh my days. How many corners and we're just not converting. Oh. Reece James. Sorry, not Reece James. Fofana. Reece James is off, yeah? Reece James is off, right? Yeah, Reece James is off. Oh, Rosinha did the substitution that I was asking for. There was no need for Reece James. So Reece James went off. And Estevan came on. Yeah, okay. Rosinha did the exact substitution that I was talking about. Esteval? Yes? Spurs are 5th and we're 14th. That's mad. That's actually mad. Pafos making substitutions. Nah, this is a bad match, man. Honestly, this is a bad game. Come on, man. Oh. Chelsea players, come move forward. Why are we so deep? Yeah, let's suffocate them, box them in. Don't give them so much space. Why is there so much space, man? Oh, look at this pass from Wesley Fofana. Oh my God. Lucky. That's what's going to end up happening. Some sort of foolery like that. Man, what an uninspiring match, man. That's it. That's what I like to see, Fofana. Good press. Yes! Gotta be a goal! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's gotta be a goal. Oh, that's gotta be a goal. My man took forever. My man was just waiting for that slight tackle to happen. Oh my God. Oh my goodness me, man. How long you gonna wait, man? Garnacho, attack the ball. Attack and hit it. Man's just waiting for that slight tackle to happen. Yes! Yeah, good shot, Caicedo. That's what we need sometimes, man. Some long range. Gusto crossing to no one. Garnacho, man. What a stinker from Garnacho, man. This entire game. Such a stinker from Garnacho, man. Honestly, we should look at selling Garnacho. We should look at selling all of these players. Neto, Garnacho, Gittins, all of them. We should look at selling them in the summer. If anyone has, pays the right amount of money, we should be looking at selling them and moving them on. And now Enzo Fernandez is down. Come on, Ja Pedro's coming on. Gitten's coming on. Sorry if there's some noise. They're doing some work on the roof. There's tradespeople on the roof, just basically cleaning up the roof. 15th now. Dilap has been a joke. It's Kitten's show. Kittens is on. Well, press, go. Yes, okay. Caicedo. Yes. Bro, Neto, bro, Neto. So annoying, man. So annoying. Here comes Ja Pedro and Liam Delap is off. The Jackal. Liam Delap. Ja Pedro's coming on. Garnacho, what a stinker. Absolute stinkfest from Garnacho. Gittins is on. Ja Pedro's on. Cucurea's on. Hato's off. Newcastle scored 3. Wow. Newcastle scored 3. Yes. Enzo Fernandez. Yes. Drive. Cucurea. Gittins. Gitty. Enzo. Malo. Esteval, take it. Take him on, Esteval. Yes, have a dig. Yes, Gittins. Out wide. Yes. Malo Gusto. Esteval, take him on, Esteval. That's it. No, not like that, bro. Not like that, bro. Taking him on like that is not going to help out. Get up, Esteval. Get up, bro. Get up. Let's go, Cucurea. Yes. Push. Gitty. Crowd's getting fed up, man. Crowd's getting fed up. There's whistles everywhere. Go, 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 Estefan. Go, Estefan. The crowd's trying to lift. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. And then we give it away. We gave the ball away. When we did, come on, Chelsea, we gave the ball away. All right, Cucurella. Caicedo. Come on, man. Let's score one. We need to score. We need to score a few. Oh, man. Oh, and he gets nutmegged as well, Gittins. And then he gives away a foul. And then he gets a yellow card. Well done, Gitty. Well done, Gittins. Dinesh, this team is dead, Miz. Yeah, seems like it is. Seems like it is. But apparently I'm the problem. Why are you negative, Miz? Why are you negative, Miz? How dare you? How dare you be negative? This channel is very negative. I talk to these players. This is what I always keep saying. Like, don't have a go at me. Have a go at Chelsea. Have a go at the owners. Have a go at the manager. Have a go at the players. What are you having a go at me for? Am I 0-0 after 74 minutes against the mighty Pafos? Have a go at them. Cucurella. Enzo, let's go, man. Going nowhere. Going nowhere, Enzo Fernandez. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Cucurella. Malagusta, let's go. Chelsea, throw. Urgency, urgency, urgency. Moving the ball so slowly. Punch it through the middle. Punch it through the middle. Find Pedro Neto. Sorry, find João Pedro. Find Enzo. Find Esteban. Pass it to him. Yes, that's it. Through the middle. Behind. In behind. Excellent, excellent. Yes. Cross coming in. And going out for a corner. Another corner. Yes! Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Don't celebrate. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go. Get the ball and let's hurry up and score more. Well done, Caicedo. Finally, goal from a corner. Let's go. We need to score more. We need to score more. Caicedo. Finally, we took care of a set piece. Finally, we took advantage of a corner. Hurry up, man. Let's not waste time celebrating. Let's keep scoring goals. Nice. Well done, Caicedo. Good goal. Good goal. Good goal. Good goal. Let's score a few more, man. Let's score a few more. Finally, the Rock has come back to Stamford Bridge. Scamming against Pafos. Look, I don't care. Let's get a goal and get a couple more if we can. Let's bang in a few more. Let's bang in a few more. Come on. 1-0 to Chelsea. Let's get a few more. We got time. Hopefully floodgates open up. We are 8th. Yes. Atalanta losing and dropped out. Yes. I like to see that. I love the look of that. We're in the top 8. Keep scoring, Chelsea. Let's have a look at the table. We're 8th now. We're 8th. Yes. Let's go. A few more. Cucurella. Yes. Enzo. Come on, Enzo. Cross coming in. Well done, Wesley. Wesley Fofana, predominantly, has been good. Another cross. Ooh, scary. It's gone out for a corner. We don't need any slip-ups now, man. No own goals, no nonsense, no foolery. Let's keep a clean sheet. Let's try and get another goal if we can. That'd be nice. Another one. And then if we can get 3, that'll be even perfect. Well, it's a good hit from long range. Let's go. Time for a counter-attack. Napoli will kill us. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Like, Napoli will try and come forward and they'll allow us to attack them. This game, obviously, it's not a good game from us. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but it is difficult when the opposition has the entire team sitting deep all the time. Against Napoli, it'll be a different game. But don't get mistaken. This was not a good game by us at all. We should have been all over them, throwing the kitchen sink. There were obviously moments where the goalkeeper made some big saves for them, but I felt like overall our game wasn't that great. But I think against Napoli, it'll be a different game where Napoli will come out to play, which will hopefully leave a lot of space for us to get some genuine opportunities. Napoli have nothing to play for. Oh, really? Is that right? Can Napoli make? Oh, Napoli can't make it to top 8. Yeah, Nicole. And Napoli are confirmed in the playoffs. Let me know. One more goal to really just put the cherry on top. Harrison saying can't get away playing like this against better opposition. 100%, 100%. Oh, Gitty. Go, Gittins. That's beautiful. It's well done by Gittins. No, Napoli need to win. Okay, so Napoli need to win to be in the playoffs. So they're not going to be right now. Where's Napoli now, bro? Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Napoli's 25th. They need to win to be in the playoffs. That's going to be a war. That's going to be a war. We have to win that as well, or else we're going to be in the playoffs along with Napoli. Neto trying to drive. Look at this drive from Neto. It's a good drive. Esteval. Esteval's not had a good game, man. Besides that one shot that he had earlier on in the second half, besides that, Esteval looks like, obviously, he's been ill. He's been ill. Oh, Gittins looking all right, That's a good cross from Gittins. Oh, shit. That's a beautiful cross, Esteban William. That should have been a goal as well, but he's obviously not that tall. Hey, should that be a pen? Should that be a pen? Did that Pafos defender, should that be a pen? Should that be a pen? Come on, man. Who's getting a yellow card? Who's Enzo Fernandez? Why are you picking up yellow? You're the captain, Enzo Fernandez, man. Enzo Fernandez, bro. You're the captain. You need to. I love the fire in you, Enzo Fernandez, but calm down, bro. Just calm down. Unnecessarily picking up yellow cards, man. We're not going to see David Luiz. Apparently not fit. Oh my days. Pafos now with the ball. Kevin, on a scale to 0 to 0, how boring was this game? Oh, it was very boring. It was very, very boring. But look, we're in the top 8. We're in the top 8, and that's what matters. Seriously. Yeah, couldn't really care. I mean, look, obviously, I'm going to do the review straight after this game. Hey! Wow. All of a sudden, they put on a really good cross. That was a bit scary. That was definitely a bit scary. Another cross coming in. Relax, relax, relax. Definitely was one of the guys was offside. One of the Pafos guys was definitely offside, and he definitely plays a part. It was well done by Sanchez for punching that ball away. Liz, do you see us beating Napoli with this kind of play? I doubt, but it won't be the same type of game, though, right? Napoli is not going to sit back like Pafos. Napoli is going to want to play, which will then allow us to have more opportunities in the back. It's not. It's going to be a totally different game. If we come up against a Napoli that's going to sit back like this, then I think we might have problems. Yes. If Napoli want to sit back and only play on the counter, then we definitely have a problem. But if Napoli, who need to win to make it into the playoffs, Google Earth will stop him is we're not beating Napoli. Oh, we might not. All I'm saying is it's going to be a different game. All I'm saying is it's going to be a different game. It's not going to be the same game. Delusion is. I didn't say we're going to beat them. All I said that don't compare this game because this is exactly how that game is going to be. It's going to be a different dynamics. Google Earth, we're struggling against Pafos at home. Yeah, am I saying that we've been fantastic? I don't understand, man. Some of you guys call me negative, some of you guys call me positive. How can one person be both? How can one person be everything? Positive, negative, neutral, realistic, balanced. It's like different people that have different agendas want to mix and match what I have to say. I said this has been a bad performance, but do I expect this gameplay against Napoli? I don't, because I expect Napoli to come at us. They need to win the game, which means there's going to be space in behind, which hopefully means we're going to have far more clear-cut opportunities. Pafos better not score here. Nice one. Paul means Paul for what? Paul for what? Fofana has been poor, giving the ball away too easy. I thought Fofana was overall decent, as he had off moments, of course, but not many players have had a good game today. Seriously, not many players have had good games. Caicedo obviously scored, but he's overall played all right. Besides that, I don't remember any standouts. Well done, João Pedro. More clear-cut chances for Garnacho to miss. Yeah, there was actually... Garnacho has had a proper stinker. Proper stinker. Napoli are third in Serie A. Caicedo has been our player. You mean man of the match for us? Yeah, I agree with that. I'd love a second goal. Seriously, I'd love a second goal. Nice one, Caicedo. Malo gusto. Come on, man. Sanchez. Where's the Fofana? There's only a minute to go now. Be nice to get a second one. Obviously, don't concede one. Enzo Fernandez. That's good. In behind. Surely that was a foul. Surely that was a foul. Surely that was a foul on João Pedro. $30 to go. Good interception. Good interception, Malo Gusto. There we go. Should be finished. Finito, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of that. Let's have a look at the table. That is the end of that. Chelsea get the win. Let's have a look at the table, man. Let's have a look at the table quickly. See what's going on the table. So this is how the table looks like. Arsenal first, 21 points. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool. Man, they picked up the victory, huh? Spurs are fifth. Paris Saint-Germain, 13th. They had the loss yesterday. They still find themselves 13th. Newcastle, 13th. Chelsea on 13 points as well. 8th. There you go. But the goal difference is the killer here now. The goal difference. There's going to be some madness. Barcelona, they picked up. Looks like they're going to pick up the win as well against Slavia Prague. A lot of teams on 13, man. A lot of teams on 13 points. Chelsea, 8th. Look, get the victory against Napoli and shut up shop. Shut up shop. That's all I'm going to say. At least we're the fate. It's all it's all within our hands. It's all within our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to wrap things up here. It wasn't the greatest match one bit. For me, the man of the match, Caicedo. I think you guys will all agree that Caicedo is probably the man of the match for you guys as well. Lots of stinky performances left, right, and center. What I will ask, though, from each and every one of you guys, if you can pump the like button, that would be much appreciated. If you can bump the likes to at least 300, that would be fantastic. The bottom line, it was not a good performance, but we won. We're in top 8. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. But yeah, smash up the like button. Guys, before we wrap things up, each and every one of you guys, I'd love to see 300 likes. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all of that. I'm going to drop the review within the next 15 minutes or so. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya. Bye.